if any of the other women, you've heard this discussion about, gender roles and chivalry. I guess my final thing is on this, and I'll open it up to any other women who want to weigh in, is that I think I have responsibility in a relationship. I need to have authority then. But women, again, women want leaders. They don't want to be followers. What gender roles do women have? Part of the bargain, I believe, is if you want me to be a provider and a protector and a leader, I need to have authority in my relationship. Women don't want to allow for that sort of authority to exist. You said no. Like, let me ask you a question. In your marriage, does somebody have veto power?
I think we both do.
Let me change it. Who's the tiebreaker?
I don't think either of us. I think it depends on the situation, but my husband does not have authority.
A stalemate? Okay, so what if there's a stalemate? Who gets final say in some decision?
I think some go his way and some go my way. That's the honest answer. So he is not the authority.
But Brian, to be fair, Colette does seem like a type. She does seem like a type A woman, though, right? She doesn't seem like a.
Oh, sure.
You know what I mean? I mean, so I can just see that she does seem a little more,
and what does type A mean to you?
More not that you're masculine, but I don't know how else to describe it. Just a little more type A, a little more aggressive. Like, it seems like you can handle yourself more. Just because I guess you are a psychiatrist, so that kind of makes you a leader because you have to lead couples. So it's like, I feel like you're like, I don't know, lack of a better word, a little more masculine, even though you're not masculine.
So I hear you, like masculine energy. I think I'm assertive, but I would tell you, and this might surprise you, that I do still really value being feminine.
You definitely seem feminine, so I'm not trying to say you seem trans or anything like that. But you know what I mean? Like, you just seem like
I was not taking it that way.
You're a vocal woman.
I am vocal. I am vocal, but I do want to I want to make my husband happy too. Like, I don't want to rule the roost. I don't want to emasculate my husband. I'm not looking for it to be my way or the highway. I'm not looking for him to provide for me or any of those things. But when I hear words like submissive and authority, those for me make me cringe a little. That feels too far for me. Nobody is going to be the authority of me at 52. Now, I will say I was more traditional and submissive when I was younger, but I think culture has changed a lot. My daughters in their 20s are not that way at all, but they're not looking for like a knight to ride up and save them. They want an equal relationship where they feel respected and valued and seen and heard. And I don't think they're looking for like a traditional man to be the leader. They just want like a good dude who's going to treat them well. And that's what I want to.
Yeah, and I think that is, a simple way of putting it. But I want you to comment, the Filipina, because you just got out of that relationship. So why did y'all get out of that relationship?
Wait, really quick, I'll have her answer your question, but really quick before I have her jump in, you said it's cringe, like obey, submissive.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's cringe. Your job's amazing. Your job's amazing. Submissive.
Well, I don't think that's cringe for a woman to be submissive. I mean, I think there are some roles.
Yeah, it is for me. I'm just speaking for me. The word submissive, to me, that makes me feel like I'm losing my power.
Yeah, I think the word submissive is very misunderstood.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it means to submit. Yeah. And that's not something that at this stage of my life I am interested in, but nor do I want my husband to submit to me. We're equal partners coming to the table making decisions
You're not
together.
equal partners, though.
Why?
Okay, a couple questions. One, you said for the first few months of dating, he paid for all the dates.
Yeah.
Immediately, you're not equal. Secondly,
fair enough.
Where do you live again? Florida?
I live in Florida.
Okay, do you own a firearm?
No.
Does your husband own a firearm?
No.
No firearms, that's fine.
But my ex-husband owned a lot of firearms.
There's a lot of people watch the show. You have a bunch of guns.
Okay, yes, we have guns. We are stocked up. Do not come to my house.
Somebody breaks in. Who goes and checks on it?
Definitely my husband.
That doesn't sound very equal to me.
Okay, fair enough.
So, but the entailment there, the entailment there is my husband has to be willing to die. The least then I can get as a man, if I have to be willing to risk my life and die for a woman, the least she can do is obey and be submissive.
The way you said that, I didn't believe how you said it.
Me to go. We'd all die if I'm the
something.
one.
You'd be a great pastor.
A church?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, yeah, like a televised church.
I think even secular relationships, the woman should should be submissive.
Yeah. Can we have a patio, and if somebody breaks in, we run out the back door together? I don't want my husband to die.
Perfect
I'm
test.
so sad.
Perfect test for this. Should your boyfriend or husband be willing to take a bullet for you? Did you see that?
That's kind of a hard one.
That was a good.
That is hard.
I say no, just because.
Wait, so let's go around the table, starting with you.
So your question is, should they be willing, or I just expect them to take a bullet for me?
Both, I guess. I mean,
Well, no, because I feel
don't
like
expect it,
there's
but they should be
there's their perspective, and then my
Okay, well, in a scenario where one person has to take the bullet, do you take the bullet, or should the husband, boyfriend?
Can't we just go Matrix on them and just do some?
Somebody has to take the bullet.
I've never thought about that answer or question before, and
I know, first time.
like I guess like in that scenario, I don't have an answer for you.
How about
because
this?
It's
if,
like, what's
if
the
somebody
scenario?
shot at you guys, and instead of your husband, like, Alex is my
Like if
wife.
he used me as a human shield
Alex is
and
my
like
wife
put me
here.
in front of me.
And I protected it. I grabbed him and brought him away. Yes.
I can see
Let's
it
get
now.
the wig for him.
Well, but in your scenario,
and-
it's not
and-
necessarily they got shot; they're protecting me, right?
But instead of protecting you, he scampered away out of fear.
I mean,
Or
if he scampered away,
unattractive.
that's not the kind of man I'm going to be attracted to. So I don't even see us
Gross.
getting to that
Gives you the ick.
stage.
Gives you the ick. Go
I wouldn't say it gives.
Quick answers, please, so I can get the other girls
I
in.
can't remember what the scenario was. He's pushing me in front, or he's just running away.
Ew.
No,
I'm
he's
running
like-
away.
He's using you as a
Well,
body
you
shield.
could either answer the original bullet question.
Okay.
Should he take the bullet?
I don't
or
think so.
should he like protect you, or like would you
No,
lose attraction or whatever?
if I'm getting shot, I would rather die, because if a man takes a bullet for me, I'm going to miss
okay,
the man I
great.
love.
Next,
He should take a bullet.
he should love it. Thank you. Simple.
Yes.
Yes. What?
He should take the bullet.
Okay.
'Cause, yeah.
I think it's kind of situational.
Okay, great. What's the situation? You're
I
getting
don't know.
shot
What
at?
is the situation? Why
You're
are we
getting
getting
shot
shot?
I don't know.
Shouldn't we
Someone's
both
breaking
run?
into your house, and
If I'm
you want your man to
stupid,
protect
where
you.
I'm not going to run and he runs, that's on me. Like what?
I don't know what this. Okay, how about this?
Why didn't I
somebody
run?
breaks in, and
And my boyfriend's a cop. Like
and-
why are we running?
Oh my God, bro, you're overthinking this fucking.
What about you're getting
Jesus
jumped
Christ.
on the street?
Getting
Like,
jumped on the street.
Do you
There's
want your
one
man
bullet.
to protect
There's
you?
one bullet. I have a child, so I would hope that maybe he would go and take the bullet.
So he dies. Okay.
Yeah, I
Yes.
guess. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I would want that, but I would also take a bullet for him.
Right, but in this scenario, only one person can take the bullet. I get that you would
It's
do
him.
it too, but
She has kids.
who
We're
takes the
standing in
bullet?
front
Well, he
of
has
each
kids
other,
too.
doesn't it?
I would
he has
take
kids
it.
too.
The intruder.
We team up on him, Mr. and Mrs. Smith style.
But who takes the bullet?
All right, fine, you win you. The guy.
Who takes the bullet?
I would say the guy.
The guy takes the bullet. So okay, now we're kind of getting to the meat and bones here. So women will even say, you know, I'm kind of a traditional or less traditional. But when it comes to protection, like if, for example, if my girlfriend runs away scared at something, my like attraction towards her doesn't diminish. Like cowardice in women is not going to really be like there's you can be a coward in other ways, like betraying your family in some way. That would be cowardice that might change your assessment of your partner. But like cowardice in terms of like physical violent threat, I'm never going to look at a girl and she screams, ah, and she freaks out, don't care, won't be less attracted to her. If you're with your boyfriend and he cowers and he screams and he's a bitch in some physical confrontation, violent confrontation, whatever, maybe he sees a spider and he screams, you're like, damn, pussy dried up forever from that shit.
You got the
Wait, that's a fact, and I didn't plan this. Babe, come here real quick. She's going to have to make her cameo. Babe, do you know the story that I'm referencing? Come here real quick. Tell them the story that just happened that I'm referencing, and I have not told you anything that just happened, and how did I react, and how did you react? No, to the ice, at the ice facility. The black dude.
Oh, yes. We
Wait,
went
lean into
Okay,
the
got
mic
it.
here.
we went to the ice facility in Chicago to see if it was actually crazy or not. And there was this black guy that did look a little sketchy. He scared
And he
me.
had said, and the guy had said a bunch of inflammatory stuff about Charlie Kirk.
Yes, and he had reached in his pocket, and I got scared and took a step back. And Alex
He acted like it was a gun. Like
Yeah.
we have it on camera. I didn't even post that part, but he's like fiddling around, and he was definitely pretending like it was a gun.
Yes,
I'm not even kidding.
And he noticed that. I had noticed that, and he was like, "Oh, don't worry, it's not."
As soon as she started like fiddling around, because him and I are arguing, and all of a sudden he's like reaches in her thing. You're gonna think it's fake. This is real. He reaches in like this, and then she starts scampering away. I get closer to the guy because I think if he's about to pull a gun, I'm about to just jump him. You know, I mean, I don't have a choice. And so I stayed right there in the situation, and she ran away. And he's like, "Oh, you don't need to run. It's not a gun." So, I mean, I do feel like in that situation, yeah, I would have taken a bullet. So.
I thought that Alex was talking about the cockroach thing, so I'm terrified of bugs. And he like kills them with no problem, but I like want to start crying if I see a cockroach.
Spider or anything, I kill
that
it.
happened the other day. That's why I was like, wait, the cockroach.
Yeah.
Thank you for making an appearance.
Thank you. Yeah. But to that point, I guess to finish off there is when we're making assessments of partners, like a woman who's gets scared or fearful in this sort of situation really isn't going to have some sort of negative consequence or negative impact on the relationship. But a woman witnesses her boyfriend or husband be a coward in this, it's like devastating. The relationship's fucking over. Relationship's over. I've heard stories like a girl sees her boyfriend get beat up, and I mean, it depends on the circumstances, but like he's just, I don't know, gets his shit rocked, and it's like she loses attraction for him, whether consciously or subconsciously. This does happen. And I guess what I'm trying to say here is that there is then an expectation here. Well, actually, one more question to really nail the point home. The sidewalk rule, chivalry. Should the man walk closer, if you're walking along a sidewalk, should he walk closer to the road, the street? You know that thing? Like,
Oh, yeah.
I prefer that.
Me, yes.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So, I mean, look, yes, what about you?
I didn't even know it was a thing until it was pointed out to me, and yes, because it
But you
does
prefer
physically
that?
make. I don't have a preference, but I have noticed most men do have that preference, and it makes them feel more
Like
confident
they'll
about going
put
out.
you on the.
I have been on the outside of the sidewalk, and they have been like, "You need to switch," and I was like, "I do,"
Right.
and then because
Yeah.
I don't think that way, but men. And that's what I was alluding to
Sure.
is that a lot of times, like a man running away from a bullet, to me, that comments on the type of leadership he carries.
Okay.
I would say I prefer a man to have me on the inside. When I'm with a man, I want to turn my brain off. So if they're on the other side, they can see if a car is about to hit us.
Right. What? Go ahead.
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yep. You want the guy to observe the sidewalk rule. What about you?
I also think this applies to like children too. Like even whenever I'm just out with my child, I always put her on the inside. So I guess maybe.
So are
same.
women children?
No, but
okay.
I mean, whoever the
But you put your
is.
children on the
Yeah,
inside?
whoever the protector is,
Okay.
like that's who should be on the outside.
your
Right.
point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
Yeah.
Yep. Sidewalk rule. Sidewalk.
Yes.
So what's so interesting to me is you have an issue with submissive, obey, but a lot of these things we just sort of take them for granted. The bullet thing, the guy running away thing, the sidewalk rule thing. The ultimate manifestation of a man protecting you is to die for you. Women expect men to I know it's rare, but the expectation is there, whether consciously or subconsciously. You want men to fucking give their life and die for you.
Yes.
You better fucking obey me. You better be submissive. If I have to fucking die for you, you better fucking be, you better obey, you better be submissive. Fucking, you can't nag me. You can't nag me. You can't, shit, I don't know.
No, but the goal is just to find a man that I feel like I can listen to him and I can trust. Because there's so many men
If
where
it's
like.
the man you pick, you should listen to him.
Yeah.
If you pick him, you listen to him.
Listen to him. Like, so if he disagrees with what you want to do in your life, you should obey that.
But why did you pick him if he disagrees?
Well, because life is
hold on. Is
complicated.
it a man's
You're
duty
not gonna
to
agree.
give his? Wait, well, hold on.
go ahead.
Is it a man's duty to give his wife everything that she wants?
No, but I do think it's a woman's duty to pick a man that she will be happy with. Because
Sure.
ultimately the woman gets to decide
Absolutely.
whether or not to be in a relationship. So if you're picking a man and he has a lot of values that don't align with you, why did you pick that
But
man?
should a man fit her whims?
No, but she should pick a man that supports how she feels. You know, like I'm not going to submit to a man whose views I do not align with. And that's just that. Like, why should I? You know?
Should a man be be obedient to his wife?
No, I don't think anyone should be obedient. I don't like the language obedience in a
Look,
marriage,
then you guys
in
need
a relationship.
to rewire your biology and start being attracted to cowardice in men and start being attracted to men who would never protect you. You know what? How about this? I want my woman to, I think my life is more valuable, no offense. I want my woman to walk on closer to the road, so when a fucking, I don't know, a Ford Bronco comes barreling down the fucking
Clip
street,
her.
she can be my meat shield. Throw her into the fucking car. She can be my meat shield, and I get to survive, and I then get to... Most of these women, by the way, when their boyfriend dies from a Ford Bronco, they're back on Tinder within a week. They're fucking another guy within 2 weeks.
I mean,
it's
these are
ridiculous.
always your boyfriends,
You're on Tinder secretly. You're on Tinder low key like this. You're at the fucking funeral. You're downloading Hinge.
Oh my
You're
God.
downloading.
Oh my God.
They're on their fucking phones. You're on fucking Craigslist and
Okay,
shit.
but if your girlfriend's on the outside of the sidewalk, does she have to obey you? If she's the meat shield, does she have to obey you?
Exactly.
Well, I have a very sexist perspective.
But what do you
You think?
What do you think about men who are not dating women who do that innately? Because there are a lot of men who are like, I'm not dating, and I in my circles we call each other brethren and sisterin, and they brethren and sisterin.
Brethren? How do you spell that?
Brethren.
Brethren. Anyways,
It's
like a
so
biblical
it
thing.
doesn't matter. But my
this,
point being
fucking
is that there
Shire?
is.
Yeah, I know what it sounds like a
If
cult
it was,
kind of.
but it's
Lord
not.
of the Rings here, so give me some hobbits.
My point being is that a lot of men do that for women they are not romantically invested with, because it's just something culturally that a lot of them are taught at a very young age.
I get it, but it's like, why?
Why are women being held accountable for something that you're teaching men when they're young?
It's a society thing that we need to like.
And I'm not
It is
saying that
societally
women don't
conditioned.
participate.
I
It
would
is.
actually, you know what? I understand that there is this sort of societal expectation that men do these acts even for women that aren't their girlfriend or wives.
Yeah.
I think that that's ridiculous. This idea, and maybe, you know, Alex might disagree with me on this. Like, I personally think, like, maybe this is a really precise example. If you're out with your girlfriend or your wife and some shit's going down, you know, and you see a woman over there being like harassed by some homeless dude on the subway, me personally, I got to consider protecting myself and my wife. And well, if your kids are around, I'm not going to go be the hero and like go get fucking shanked by this homeless guy who it means nothing to him. I'm going to extract myself, my wife, and my kids from the situation. I'm going to protect those people who are important to me. But I don't know if that's even
But maybe
relevant to
someone who doesn't have as much of that kind of responsibility, they might try to diffuse the situation.
At this point,
Even
at this
women.
point, I don't know.
But
Plus,
Brian, do you think
what
men
happened-
and women are equal? Because I think they're just not. And the reason why I bring this up is that well, this is why I look at the trans. You were talking about that video. I was talking about the transgender bathroom bill, and the only reason I bring it up is not even to get political, because it's an asymmetrical problem. It's that it's only men going into women's spaces, because a man doesn't care if like a twink girl that's dressed like a guy comes in our space. That doesn't make us feel uncomfortable. You know, like some girl just like a guy, but a guy in a girl's dress does make them feel uncomfortable. So it's like we're just two different people. Like the idea of equality is impossible.
100%. I agree.